Professional. Hey guys, welcome to DG360. Let me tell you something. I got done watching the pre-alpha here on Odyssey with the group. I will link it when this ships over to YouTube, so the card is there and you can see what I thought of the pre-alpha. Somebody said that all they thought that I was doing was smelling fart. They thought that all I was doing was smelling fart through the entire through the entirety of the pre-alpha demonstration. I was very vocal. I spoke from the heart, and I'm very passionate about Elite Dangerous. So before we play what's about to play, and I have not seen it yet, but everybody in my community has been like, hey, DG, please watch this and react. I'm like, all right, I promise that I will. So it's the first thing on the agenda today. And let's do it. Let's just get into it. Let's see what I think. Did it just say you take the load? That's not a good way. Wait. It's not a good way to start out any video, to take a load. Can I just say, like, when you start, I'm already skeptical that when you people need to think about this stuff. I mean, is it just me that thinks about this stuff? Is my mind that bent and warped that that's like the first thing I'm like, why would you start out a video where you're taking a load?
If you've got the time to lend a hand, I'll pay you for it.
Wait. Wait. This is going very bad. This is taking a left turn. I feel like that transaction is backwards of sorts. Like, I feel like she should be taking payment. Like, if I'm taking payment for things that she's doing, then obviously she's in a very bad situation. She's in a very bad spot. All right.
Welcome to Federal Space.
Oh. Yes, we're in federal space.
I'm looking for someone to do some off-the-books work for me. You interested? Needless to say, this is to be kept strictly between us.
Wait a second. Everything's very hush-hush here. Everything's very hush-hush. There's way too many innuendos, if you will, within the first couple minutes.
This is everything else you should know. At least everything else I can tell you. You're missing out on a hell of an opportunity here.
Visitors are reminded to observe health and safety protocols.
Need a weapon upgrading? I've got you covered.
Okay, so everything's functioning as it should so far. The AI is noticing that you're in the area. But yeah, it feels a little generic, right? It feels a little... Okay, so like the game design has always been simplistic. It always has like this Halo kind of homeworld kind of feel. Like Frontier and Elite Dangerous have that artistic design. So I'm gonna, I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the artistic design. I'm okay with the fact that things are a little bit more simplistic looking. That's cool. The AI is functioning the way that it should. If you're in the general area, it's responding to you. Okay. I hate how loud the sounds are from the walking. I love the inside of the interior. I will say this. I think the landing and takeoff experience from Elite Dangerous is bar none one of the best around for space sim. I do love landing and I do love taking off. So it's actually pretty cool to be in the station and looking out at it from this angle. So that's very cool. I dig it. I've always wanted this out of the stations, like an interior.
I've got a morally dubious opportunity if you're interested. This certainly isn't the sort of thing I'd want to sully my own
Okay, very grindy. We know that it's going to be NPC point A to point B, very mission oriented. Elite Dangerous has become more of a solo game than it is like an MMO. A lot of people changed it that way and said, well, it's not an MMO. It never was stated as an MMO. However, I do like the player-to-player interactions within the game, and I think that needs to be elevated a little bit. However, that's out the door with Elite Dangerous. It's all elite, no dangerous. We're getting more NPC grindy stuff. Great. You know, okay, got it. But I do like the fact that, you know, you're able to talk to NPCs inside the station. That's pretty cool. Like, I like the interior views so far. You know, being able to walk around is a huge thing. Being able to walk around as a person in Elite Dangerous is a very cool thing. I've been asking for that for ages. You know, the next step would be to be able to see inside the ship as you do in Star Citizen. That I don't think will ever happen. I don't think you'll ever be able to like walk in directly with seamlessly like you can in Star Citizen. And for those people that get on me about like, oh, you're doing this Star Citizen Elite Dangerous comparison, DG, get over it. I love both titles. The competition is healthy, and I always do that. I think each of the games elevate one another, and that's just the way I speak, so deal with it. So people that get upset about that shit, you know, like, you know, understand where I'm coming from or stop fucking watching me. You know what I mean? Like, really.
Own hands with.
What's up, Red? Yeah, right, sir. I agree with that, dude. I like the music. I like what we're seeing so far. Good, Red. Right.
What precisely did you have in mind?
Everything's very kinky. The innuendo is flying kinky on this episode.
All right, I'll pay a bit more if it guarantees no mess-ups. If you fail, don't bother coming back.
If you fail, don't bother coming back. That's kind of cool. Put a little pressure on you. I mean, like, this is old school, like, privateer. This is old school kind of freelancer. You know, like, the vibes I'm feeling off of this is kind of cool. I guess I've always wanted a game that has more player focus. You know, player and player interaction focus. You know, if they can start integrating that into this, then I would say mission accomplished, you know? He doesn't like a bit of messes.
Got something you need to offload?
Hey, look, their bartender works.
Have a look. Anything you won't find is a discount.
I'm walking in Elite Dangerous. It's not dangerous.
It's a deal.
It's all elite. But the bartender works.
Anything else?
But the bartender works.
Good doing business, Commander.
Life out here is just a little bit too unpredictable.
See ya, Jay. Have a good day. Right, wait, did you see the items? Yeah, like, that bartender had exclusive rights to some pretty nice stuff, Kilo. You're right, dude. That bartender was hooked up. He is like, he is in the underground, man. He's got connections to everything. What's up, Scooter? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream, man.
Because I need some help.
Yeah. We see the 3D kind of floating thing. I wonder where they get that from.
Welcome to Inter Astra.
Take your time. Whatever you need, we've got the ship for it. Take all the time you need.
All right, so they got the kiosk set up where you're, what, buying the ship, purchasing ships? That's cool. Right, we're gonna talk about that next, Red. God, that thing looks like a space dildo. I never understood that ship. That thing looks like a giant space dildo.
I'll be here if you change your mind.
Yeah, that would be great, Lou. That'd be great, dude. Right. We're gonna talk all about that next, dude.
Talk to Frontline Solutions about how you can join the battles.
Gotta deliver that load, says Drake. I like how they separated things into kiosks inside the station. This used to be all the UI that we would see like directly from the ship, you know, console. These are things now integrated into the station. I think that's pretty cool. So like overall, I have to say, like, I'm actually pretty positive of what I'm seeing here. I like to see the functionality, you know? I always liked how news stories related to actual NPC events as well. It's the walking, like, they need to tone it down on the walking sound.
Welcome to Federal Space.
Okay, they got elevators. I love it. I like the music. That's funny. That's a good touch. It's very simplistic. It is very simplistic. You're not going to see the detail that you see in Star Citizen here. Again, I'm making a comparison because these are the games that I play. So you're not going to see like a lot of the detail in here. Again, this is like alpha, so you know they'll probably add as they go. But one thing that I think is a bad marker, or something that I'd like to see a little bit more of in Elite Dangerous, especially now, is more artwork. Like, it just seems like the art's a little lacking to me. I need a little bit more spice. I need some more spices with my art. You know, and I think it's due to the fact that they don't have like the amount of staff or employees at Frontier Development that Cloud Imperium does, you know. Between the sounds of it walking and clomping like you're a Cylon in Battle, you know, like in Battlestar Galactica, like, and the kind of like nondescript, very lack of art here. Like I want a little bit more. Obviously the bar area was much more elevated. They put a lot more focus into that, but they should do it in other areas as well. Yeah, it looks a little bit cartoony too, as well as, which I've never associated with Elite Dangerous. So they need to be very careful, because I do not want Elite Dangerous to look more cartoony. Absolutely, Oz. Absolutely agree, dude. Okay, they got a hangar area. That's cool though. Hey, let's see how we get in the ship. There's gonna be a loading screen. This is something I want them to work on. I don't think they'll be able to do it the way they've got their engine set up and the way they've compartmentalized things. Wait a second. Wait a second. What do we got here? Loading screen. They did a pretty decent job though. Okay, I will say this. We had the loading, we had the sequence there, we saw it, we saw the break. There was a seam there, but they transitioned pretty well. They did transition pretty well, but damn it, I really want to be able to explore these things. And I remember, I say this all the time, there are people in our community that are like, hey, DG, you're never going to see that out of Elite Dangerous. And I think that's just because of the game design. I think I think that has to do with a lot of variables, but I really would like to see them be able to get to that point. But like, kudos for them to getting to this point, you know. The colors have always been, yeah, it depends. Like, some stations are different from one another, Oz. So like, some stations are darker than others, you know. This one does seem very colorful. Yeah, I've heard that as well, Red. I haven't had an explanation as to why though. I've always liked this sequence where the ship goes up, like, and then you actually launch like real time. So, you know, the cool thing is, this is something I've always pictured when I've played Elite Dangerous. I've always wanted to be like, you know, like I've taken off and landed in many a station. And a lot of times you will see like graphically, artistically, you will see like little buildings inside the station, and you've always wanted to go inside of them. You've always wanted to be like, I wonder what it's like if I'm walking around in them. So now it's kind of cool that they've added that to the game. So I will give them that. I will give them that.
Incoming mission.
What's up, Bagno? How you doing, Bags? One of the best landing and takeoff sequences ever. Great flight experience. Terrible ship, though. Oh, we're doing great today. We're doing great today. Let me say this. I do like the fact that they are focusing on continuing the evolution of the game. I think the only thing that I'm worried about, and I'll say this till I'm blue in the face, is that they continue to focus on the PvP community and not exclude them to the point where they feel like it's not even worth playing the game. There has been that kind of vibe in the game for years. And lately, the staff over at Frontier Development, the community manager, the people who are putting out content to the YouTube channel have started to focus back on the PvP community with CQC events. I'm very happy that they are. I commend them for doing it. I want that to continue, and I want them to add more danger to the game. If they continue on this route, I think they're going to start bringing back old school members that have left because they've had a sour taste, like myself, and there are many of them. It's numerous, a lot more than you would hear in the chat or on Reddit posts or, you know, within the Frontier Development forums, where everybody in the loudest voices are saying that it doesn't matter, where the only thing that matters is the exploration and the AI and the NPC, and the focus is on all the solo experiences. Welcome Schling. Schling along a low. What's up, dude? Nice name. So, you know, like, if they continue to focus on actual, like, PvP community and bringing danger back to the Elite Dangerous experience, I will say great. From what I'm seeing from Odyssey so far, I like what I saw from the stations. I like being able to, like, finally walk around and see it, but I still need more danger. I still need more of the danger gameplay. You know, A to B fetch quests, all day long song, and I'm tired of it. Plenty, 1 billion systems to explore, great, wonderful, but like not my style. Like, I get it, a lot of people do like to do that, not my personal style, man. Give me, I don't even care if it's one system, as long as there's areas where I can, like, feel like, oh shit, my ship might be in danger, not just from NPC but from people, then I feel like I'm actually flying in space. Like, I actually feel like it's worth playing. I go to the games because I feel that element of danger. I don't shy away from it, and we'll talk about that after this. Thanks for watching on this one. Back to our show live on stream. If you're seeing this on YouTube, you need to get over here live because we have a great time with the fam here. Great comments, open-minded people. You better do it.